to Risk, who time and time again are leading the fight against gentrification. They're out in the communities. I see them working with community groups. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. And I want to give a shout out to Risk. I want to talk about City and State's Responsible 100 and the state of our movement in New York City. That we're living in a time where these motherfuckers feel comfortable enough not only to invite anyone from the genocidal state of Israel to speak at CUNY, a school that was created for working people, but the fact that they can have a gala in here and these people can tuck their tails in and walk through that door and feel comfortable enough honoring someone as psychotic and maniacal as Bill Bratton, that the head of the biggest Israeli bank that funds the genocide of the indigenous people of Palestine feels comfortable walking into our universities in New York City. What kind of a world are we living in? What kind of a city are we living in that these sick fucks can walk through that door and feel comfortable? So while I'm proud to stand here with all of you, knowing that you guys are leading the fight, this is not enough. There should be an army of us out here. As a brother Josmar just said before, not just to make them feel uncomfortable, but to make sure that galas like this don't even exist. How is it possible that people are paying $1,000 a plate to go into our universities and be honored when they're engineering policies that are pushing working people of color out of this city every single day? How do they feel comfortable enough getting out of their fucking Ubers and walking in this door right now being honored by City and State? What kind of city are we living in that these real estate developers sit side by side with progressives, the same progressives that our city put into office, that we have City Hall working hand in hand with Bill Bratton and the NYPD, and yet all of these progressive people who are supposed to be our allies, make no doubt about it, it's not just real estate developers in there. It's not just the head of Bank Leumi. It's not just Israeli developers who are in there, who have blood on their hands. They're sitting side by side with progressives. This is the problem. They are normalizing these criminals so that we don't actually know who the working people in New York City don't actually know who the real enemy is. So when you open up the newspaper, all you hear is crime, 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 and you have a population that is so brainwashed that they think we need a police commissioner like that, and we need broken windows policing. These are the same tactics that are exported to Israel, to the genocidal government of Israel. How many times do we have to make these connections? The point is we have to spread this movement out so there are more working people here, and we're bringing this fight right to their doorstep.
Yeah.